I'm Healing Wolf, here to sail with you on the ocean of recovery. And to get into this video, let's take a deep breath in through the nose together. Filling lungs all the way, belly, chest, fill it up. And then exhale slowly and fully. Shallow breathing is a sign to the nervous system that something is dangerous or threatening. So when we take those long, deep breaths, everything's good, is the message that goes to unconscious mind. Today's message is most of the time, it's gonna be all right. Most of the time, it is all right. Most of the time, it's fine. Most of the time, it's fine. So if you're on a journey of chronic pain, anxiety, panic, a lot of times, and myself included, I experienced this. There's this hypochondria. There's this idea. I had it with like dental sensations, even though I had really way worse sensations in my back, leg, etc. Gastritis, arrhythmia, all this kind of stuff. I would have these worry cycles, and the worry cycles would spiral into more fear, which created more sensations, which is exactly how it works. So most of the time it's going to be all right. And I remember reading The Way Out by Alan Gordon and reading the part of Pain Reprocessing Therapy that I believe said something along the lines of 99% of the time it's going to be fine. I was like, yeah, that makes good sense to me. I like that. Most of the time it's going to be all right. And the Buddhists take it a whole nother step. They actually go into imagining and trying to experience their own death, staying very aware of death. And death is the number one fear for unconscious mind. Unconscious wants to keep us alive, which is why it gives us these sensations, chronic pain, anxiety. I call it a case of sensations: caution, alertness, strength, and energy. It gives us all of that. It provokes that by sending sensations, protection sensations of chronic pain, anxiety, panic, gastritis. You get it. You've experienced this. So most of the time it's going to be all right, is a way to let unconscious mind know that it can dial down those sensations. We embrace the sensation with this shield, with this open arms, is better than shield, of knowing that most of the time it's going to be all right. We're going to handle things one moment at a time. It's another mind distortion spiral, is thinking we have to, if we're going to college, we're worrying about all 4 years of college rather than just one concept on the page in a class that we need to learn one moment. But life doesn't happen in these big spans. These are all theoretical. It never happened in a huge past. It was moment by moment, and most of the time it was all right. And we're alive, we survived, we're here. So 100% of the time we survived. Think about that, 100% of the time we survived. And 99% of the time moving forward, we will survive. There will be that 1% someday that the Buddhists actually embrace. And they say it's all right. Death is all right. The Christians too, death is all right. We know that God is gonna fill our bodies with light, and we will become liberated from these bodies. All the spiritual paths give us this. So I'm not going to get into that, but I'm just going to stay with this concept. Most of the time it's going to be all right. It's a very soothing concept. It lowers the volume of fear. It allows us to embrace the next stage of our journey and embrace even the sensations that are uncomfortable, right? Most of the time it's going to be all right. Most of the time those sensations are going to drop back down to a baseline where even if they're not tolerable, we know that we can handle them for a while as we recover. The main focus of recovery is allowing and embracing those sensations. That diffuses them in the unconscious mind. It makes them all right. It makes them fine, which is why we spend time in somatic practices. We spend time working with our unconscious mind. And that's what I do with clients one-on-one. So if you need help and you want me to get in there and take charge and transform your mind by creating a beneficial shift in your unconscious, by communicating directly with your unconscious, we usually work on 1 or 2 shifts a session, and we make those shifts happen so they can't unhappen. An unconscious mind knows that most of the time you're all right. It learns to allow, it learns to embrace, it learns to move you forward so the sensations can fade. And that's the secret. I've just revealed the secret. Allow and embrace so the sensations can fade. I'm giving you as a gift a secret it took me many years to really get. And maybe it takes some time for a lot of folks to get it because sensations are high, and I understand that. It's fine. Take your time. I love you. I know you can do this. So carry on. And moment by moment, it's going to be all right. Even death will be all right eventually. And that's the great transformation, right? That's the transformation of enlightenment, where we can become so light that we become light. Eventually, we all become light. We drop these bodies, we move forward. So for now, we want to drop the pain by allowing the pain. Head to my website, healingwolfcoaching.com. If you want to work with me, you can book a free consult. We'll strategize. We'll get you on my calendar. We'll set it up. I also have on Facebook the Healing Den, a healing community, a recovery community that's free and accessible to all, including you. And if you would be very kind and subscribe to this channel, drop a comment, give me a thumbs up to help get my mission and message out. You don't have to walk through hell. You've just got to embrace the step in front of you as a step forward. Then all the hell that you've been experiencing becomes an adventure. I'll see you in the next video.